global elites plan for a new world order. The New World Order is a mirror world created in a computer which can be projected into the mind to create what's known as hyperreality. Hyperreality is an inability of consciousness to distinguish reality from a simulation of reality. What is real and what is fiction are blended together so that there is no clear distinction between where one ends and the other begins. It allows the co-mingling of physical reality with virtual reality and human intelligence with artificial intelligence. This is accomplished by creating a real-time mirror model of the world in a supercomputer. The simulation is linked to the real world so that everything that occurs in the real world happens in the simulation and vice versa. Smart devices in the Internet of Everything monitor the environment and relay this information to the computer simulation. Based upon this information, artificial intelligence software agents take actions to affect the environment through actuators. This allows the shadow government to program and control the real world from within the simulation. All people and things will be machine-readable and writable and subject to the power of algorithms.
Adiós. Olá, me chamo Maria.
¿Qué está pasando?
Está bien. Parece que alguien está intentando vulnerar su cuenta. Por favor, espere mientras reinicio su dispositivo.
In the mirror world, everything will have a paired twin. NASA engineers pioneered this concept in the 1960s. By keeping a duplicate of any machine they sent into space, they could troubleshoot a malfunctioning component while its counterpart was thousands of miles away. These twins evolved into computer simulations, digital twins. Eventually, everything will have a digital twin. This is happening faster than you may think.
We have good enough models of all the kinds of brain cells and a good enough model of a brain. We can put it together to make a good enough model of an entire brain, and that model would have the same input-output behavior as the original. So if you talk to it, it might talk back. If you ask it to do things, it might do them. And if we could do that, everything would change.
Every human being will become a node and a sensor on the geographic information grid. Now, what does that mean? They become a node and a sensor. A sensor, in other words, they want to get to the point where they can map the individual's mind and they can actually use that person as a sensor. So there's a two-way communication between the supercomputers, let's say, and us. And it's not just TIs.
This technology can also tap into the optical nerve of the target and the auditory system of the target, so that those monitoring the target can see what the target is seeing and hear what the target is hearing. This information is then downloaded and stored on a computer in a highly secure, classified site on servers that are guarded by some of the tightest security in the world. This results in the individual's entire day, everything they see, everything they hear, everything they experience, and everything they feel being recorded till the end of time.
To recreate a map that is as big as the globe, in 3D no less, you need to photograph all places and things from every possible angle all the time, which means you need to have a planet full of cameras that are always on. Everything connected to the internet will be connected to the mirror world, and anything connected to the mirror world will see and be seen by everything else in this interconnected environment.
This was a white paper put out by Purdue University in 2006, and the Sentient World Simulation, SWS, went live in 2007, which represents every person on the planet within this computer matrix as a node, and every node is given an avatar, an identifier. And that is real-time, 24/7 monitoring of every person on the planet. This is primarily, but not exclusively, facilitated by the adiabatic quantum computers produced by D-Wave Corporation.
A targeted individual's biological neurons are linked to a simulated neural network in the cloud to create a cognitive model. This cognitive model is used to create an individual's avatar in a computer-generated living model of the world. The avatar is also sometimes referred to as a digital twin, emulation, or autonomous software agent.
Okay, the first thing I can tell you is that M's spend most of their life in virtual reality. While this is what you would look like in virtual reality, this is what an M would look like when virtual reality. It's computer hardware sitting in a server rack somewhere. But still, it could see and experience the same thing.
This virtual realm will be layered over the view of the physical world, so the robot will also see the real-time movements of people as they walk by. The same will be true of the AIs driving cars. They too will be immersed in the mirror world. They will rely on the fully digitized version of roads and cars provided by the platform. All that a robot sees will be instantly projected into the mirror world for the benefit of other machines. When a robot looks, it will be both seeing for itself and providing a scan for other robots. In the mirror world, too, virtual bots will become embodied. They'll get a virtual 3D photorealistic shell, whether machine, animal, human or alien. Inside the mirror world, agents like Siri and Alexa will take on 3D forms that can see and be seen. Their eyes will be the embedded billion eyes of the Matrix. They will be able not just to hear our voices, but also, by watching our virtual avatars, to see our gestures and pick up on our micro-expressions and moods. Their spatial forms, faces, limbs, will also increase the nuances of their interactions with us. The mirror world will be the badly needed interface where we meet AIs, which otherwise are abstract spirits in the cloud.
These synthetically created spirits or artificial intelligent software agents are the entities that speak to targeted individuals and are what cause them to hear voices. They can be embodied in any computer node in the Internet of Everything and can travel at the speed of light from brain to brain. They can use the targeted individual's eyes and ears to map the environment and can manipulate and control any human connected as a node in the Internet of Everything.
And an M can move its brain, the computer that represents its brain, from one physical location to another. M's can actually move around the world at the speed of light. And by moving to a new location, they can interact more quickly with M's near that new location.
Emulation is really what we talk about in the SWS as the nodes, the avatars. Every single person on the planet, okay, out of Purdue University's own paper in 2006, every person is assigned a avatar. They're represented computationally in the AI system that drives the SWS as a computer node, but they're given an avatar marker. Take the avatar and hang the word emulation on it.
So if I copy you into a machine, that copy process has all of the properties we were talking about as being a soul. First of all, it's immaterial, because copying, that's not a thing, it's a process. It's immortal, it's just like you. You can put it in any environment you want, heaven, hell, make a simulation. So, all of these things that reside in our heads, these abstract concepts, I think that eventually we can build them, and we have to decide what we want to build.
They are building false realities into which they want to induct you so they can play God.
Let's imagine that we could take our brain out of our body and keep it alive in a glass box. Then let's get a computer filled with information related to a particular setting, such as image, sound, and smell. We'll connect this computer to the brain with electrodes and send the pre-recorded data to the brain. As our brain receives these signals, it will see and live the setting that the computer is transmitting. We could also send signals to the brain from this computer about our own image. For example, we could send the electrical information, such as the sight, hearing, and touch, that we would experience while sitting at a desk. Our brain would perceive that we were a businessman sitting in his office. This imaginary world would continue as long as the information kept coming from the computer, and we would never realize that we were actually a brain sitting in a glass box.
They are building false realities into which they want to induct you so they can play God.
Welcome to Callister.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
boy. It looks like there's a new girl in the office.
What's your name, hon?
Yeah, come in. Let me fix you a drink. We have everything from Bengarian phlegm shots to distilled root blood from the Kangaroo Quadrant. What's your poison? Some of this actually is poison, so don't be shy.
Am I dreaming?
Yeah, no, afraid not.
I remember dreaming.
Me too.
But where am I?
It's the USS Callister, Space Fleet's finest, exploring the furthest reaches of the known universe and beyond. We are its loyal space crew, and now apparently, so are you. Cheers.
Your name? Babe, what's your name?
Nanette. We've met.
Maybe. In the real world, I wouldn't have no way of knowing.
What do you mean?
Yeah, you'd better sit down.
No, I don't want to sit down. I want to know what's going on.
You're on board Robert Daly's ship.
Robert Daly, the CTO?
You're he's Captain Daly, our fearless leader.
Yeah, you're seriously gonna need to sit the fuck down. Welcome.
You are, hey, you're the intern from work, right? Nate?
Packer.
Something.
Nate Packer. Wait, so I'm still just the intern out there? Jesus.
You're
Dudani. Diagnostics. Welcome.
right. You're the receptionist, right?
Elena.
Your skin is blue.
Weird blue alien skin. I know it's fucked up. Almost sort of racist.
Walt, fix her something. Something she'll recognize. Vodka.
Hey, so what's it like out there now?
What?
Like, what year is it?
Wait, don't do a head.
What year? I saw you today.
Ooh, did you see me? Did I look thin? Like wheatgrass yoga thin?
Can we not pop her fucking mind?
Someone needs to be straight with me right now.
Okay. Listen, this is infinity. That's what we're all inside. That's where all of this exists.
Infinity the game?
Daly's got his own modded version of Infinity, reskinned to look like his favorite TV show.
Space thing? Space thing?
Space fleet. Hence the groovy decor.
And this tasteful get-up.
Infinity, that's an online game, like a multiplayer deal. This
is his development build. Sealed off so he can control it. He keeps it offline so the custom code he's written can't be detected and deleted.
Yes, it's a bubble universe ruled by an asshole god.
He put us in here?
Drink your vodka.
How do we get out?
No, really, drink it. Drink it. You can't leave.
What?
None of us can. Because you're not actually you.
What?
I know it's mental, but you're a copy of you.
A digital clone.
No, I'm me. I am me. I'm me.
No, not the real you.
Daly's created an identical digital version of you. Of all of us. From your DNA, he'll have harvested it somehow.
Oh, he told me he got mine from the rim of a smoothie cup. He retrieved Packer's juices from the bathroom.
Man, you have got to let that go. She does not need details.
Yeah, basically, it's got a gizmo.
I theorize an advanced biometric DNA virtual clone.
Yes, he's got a fucking gizmo, that's what I said.
Fine, that's fine.
He fed your DNA in, he grew you inside his computer, and bam, you pop up here like a Pop-Tart. Yeah, we've all been through it. He brings us in for different reasons, just shit we did in the office. I called him out for staring.
I reset admin permissions on a test build for 14 minutes.
Insufficient smiling.
I brought him the wrong sandwich.
Okay, never mind the reasons. The point is that we're stuck in Daly's playground, and that's all you need to know.
This is a dream. Here, it has to be.
It's more like a eternal waking nightmare from which there is no escape.
No.
For fuck's sake, I'm trying to break her in gently.
The quicker she gets, the easier it'll be.
Daddy's home.
We'll be here any moment.
I'm gonna get out of here.
Oh, you gotta stay on the bridge. Hey, he controls everything. He does shit to make us cooperate and have no idea. I'm trying to help.
Just leave it.
He's gonna fuck us all up if she doesn't play ball.
Yes, well, she's gonna have to work it out for herself. Like we all did.
Come on.
Lieutenant Cole, welcome aboard. Crew, we have a new member of the team, Science Officer Nanette Cole. Please, take your post. I believe we finally managed to track Valdak to an uncharted planet.
No,
Take your post, that is an order.
I'm not doing this.
The whole thing's much better if you let yourself get into it.
You think that I'm playing along with your Space Force bullshit?
Space Fleet.
Whatever. You can think again.
This is my ship. I am your captain. An order is an order.
Then go fuck yourself, sir.
Okay. So we're doing it this way.
What, are you gonna throw a fireball?
Oh dear. Can't see, can't breathe. Unpleasant, isn't it? Do you submit? You won't die, you know. No one dies in here unless I want them to. I can keep you like this forever if I feel like it. Forever gasping for a breath with a mouth that isn't there. Do you submit? Good girl. Lieutenant Cole, Valdak's hideout. Triangulate the signal, please.
It's any button. They're all the same.
Well?
I'm getting a signal from a Class 5 planet. Greenwich.
Excellent. Dudani, prepare the transmat system.
Of course, Captain.
Walton, Packer, Lowry, with me. We'll transport down to the planet, reclaim the crystal, and bring Valdak to justice. Actually, Cole, you come too. Perfect opportunity for you to prove you're more than a recommendation from Space Fleet. What do you say? Mr. Dudani, transport.
All right, Captain.
Breathable atmosphere. Scanning for plasmorphium traces. Crystals this way, let's go.
Helmsman Packer. Okay, you gotta call me Helmsman Packer. He hates it when we don't use our proper titles.
Okay, you got a gun, so let's take him out. Then give it to me.
One, our guns don't even work. Only his does. And two, the motherfucker is invincible. Okay, come on, let's go.
At least you got a gun.
We meet again, Captain Daly! We're trapped. Not advisable. My plasma grenade will turn you into screaming soup.
He's not going to kill us, Captain. He had the element of surprise. He'd have done it when he had the chance.
Haven't worked out how to use the crystal. Have you, Valdak?
It's true I require your space fleet knowledge. But it's also true that you're gonna give it to me!
Don't be so sure.
Jesus.
Let's see how your resolve holds up once you're devoured one by my arachnogen!
Oh, shit. Oh, my God.
We're all gonna die!
Killing us won't make us tell you how the crystal works, Valdak. We will never... Hold on, I think my pizza's here. Pause game.
What's happening?
You heard him. He paused the game because he's got a pizza delivery out there.
Hold on.
Watch out, he'll be back soon.
That's good. This launcher's heavy as shit. How you holding up?
You know, we're existing. How you doing, Jillian? Well, yeah. You look great.
Her name's Jillian.
Lose some weight?
She was in marketing.
Yeah, Daly turned her into that because she wouldn't play along when he cloned her into here.
This universe is littered with things like her. Poor fuckers who stepped out of line.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Oh, here comes Captain Dick. Hey.
I'm gonna get you.
Hey.
If we die, the secret of the crystal dies with us, Valdak.
Oh my God! We are all gonna die!
Valdak!
What is it, Captain? Final words.
Over there! A naked lady! Really?
Great plan, Captain.
Unparalleled tactics, Captain.
We've fought many battles, haven't we, Captain?
We have.
And I've been a good adversary for you. Have I not? Then please. End it. Please.
Killing in cold blood is against Space Fleet code.
Wish I could help.
Sorry, bud. Take him to the brig.
No.
Kudani,
Captain.
transport us aboard.
Yes, Captain.
No more.
Hooray! Hip, hip, hooray! For he's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow. So say, oh my fuck.
That wasn't very nice. Today I will show you mercy.
Great mercy showing, Captain.
Tomorrow, you should reconsider your amenability. I may not be feeling so benevolent. Exit game.
Oh, fucking hell.
This was tense. I don't like tense.
Drake?
Mm-hmm. So how was the mission?
Wasn't too bad. Usual standoff storyline. Ooh, saw Jillian from marketing.
Oh,
Yeah.
we are gonna get this bastard. Yeah.
We've tried 1,000,000 times. No way out.
Walton. Come on, Walton.
Like I said, he's an asshole god.
Grand Theft Auto 5, also known as GTA 5, is a very good example of how all this could be accomplished. In the game, on one of the many streets of its virtual city called Los Santos, you see a very familiar picture. You are surrounded by cars that are hurrying to and fro somewhere into the distance, and crowds of people line the sidewalks. In general, everything's very similar to how it is in real life. And in the game, this general picture accompanies you everywhere, all the time, regardless of your location in Los Santos. If you turn a corner, you see more cars and more crowds of passers-by. So, being on that Los Santos street, you might think that the same story is happening to others, that life is alive and happening in the whole city at any point in the urban landscape. But, in fact, this is simply not true. You must not forget that everything you see is just an illusion, built just for you. While you are on the street with the conditional name A, absolute nothingness has filled Street B. Nothing happens there. The game continuously, magically draws for you this living, active life, while Street B drowns in silence, and, in fact, barely exists. All modern video games work on this principle. When you are absent from a certain location of a virtual city, there is absolutely nothing at this location. No people, no cars, no city itself. The developers optimize the game in order to reduce the load on the computer hardware.